Hello, this is Monica Ramos with Monelico Business Solutions. I'm doing a video update to my original video on linking your business page as your employer. A lot has changed with Facebook's layout, so I wanted to include an updated video. That's not to say that, next week none of this would apply anymore because Facebook made yet another update. But such is the life of Facebook. So we're just going to go forward with the way it is as of now, November 2014, and I'm going to add some troubleshooting at the end. I know some of my clients have expressed some problems with being able to do this, so I'm going to show you some different ways to get around that, and I've seen some comments on the Facebook page too. So I know it's a problem, and I wanted to just get out there and address it as quickly as possible. So what you want to do is begin by going to your personal timeline. You can get there by just clicking on your name anywhere on Facebook, and you'll see your cover photo and your profile image, and you'll know that you're on your personal timeline there. To get to the editing section, you can either click on Update Info or the About tab. Either way, it's going to get you to this window here, this page here. And you can click on the left side there, you'll see the different options. We're going to work on work and education. So click there to get to this page. And then you're going to want to click on add a workplace to add one. Now, if you have something already in there that you want to remove, then hover over to the right side of anything in there that you don't want showing or you need to update. And when you hover over it, you'll see some options, some menu options. You can change the privacy setting of it. We want to keep this because this is something that we want to do to advertise our business. We want to keep it public, which I believe is the default, but you can change that there. But next to options, you'll see a little drop down. Click on that button there, the little down arrow, and you'll be able to either edit or delete what's there. So if that's the case, do that now. Otherwise, if you're just starting from scratch and you want to add your business page as your employment, then click on add a workplace. Either way, whichever option you choose, you're going to get to the same place. The next screen you see is going to take you whether you click on the add, edit, delete, or add a workplace. So I'm going to switch over to screen sharing to show you that. So because I'm going to actually walk you through this live so you can see how it works. So here you see when I hover over it, that pops up. I'm going to add a workplace. I'm going to go ahead and just add this one here, even though it's already in there, just to kind of show you how it works when the way it's supposed to work. And then I'm going to show you another way that is how the problems that people have been having when they put in a fan page that isn't coming up, and I'll show you how to fix that. So begin by clicking on add a workplace. You're going to type the company name as the exact name of your page. So my page is Coolest Purse Ever, and as I start to type it, it shows there, it pops up. That's because Facebook the technology is smart enough to recognize that I am the admin of that page. So it's going to, as I start to type it, it'll show up there in the drop down and I can select it. I know some of you are having a problem saying that you've typed in your page name exactly as it should be and it's not showing up. So in the next example, I'll show you what you can do about that. But quick and easy, just click on it. That will link it. You'll see your photo image of that page, whether it's your logo or your face there. And then position, you want to put in here whatever you want it to say on your timeline at your page. So, works at, and then the name of your page. I'm an author at, and then the title of your page. I'm going to put here, learn about Michi at, oh no, I don't have to put that, excuse me, because Facebook will fill that in. Now, if I click on this blue, it will activate a link, kind of set up a network of everyone else who's used that term. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to click over to the side here in this grayish light blue area because I just want the words there. It's capturing my city and state because that's what I have linked to the page. This is a required field, so if you don't have that set up, maybe you don't have it set up as a place or local business, or it's just a field that you have not entered on your business page, this will be blank and it'll say required. You will have to put in your location. You don't need your full address, just city and state is fine. You can fill in the description and all that. I'm going to just leave that blank for now because I just wanted to show you how this works. And then you can even set the privacy of whether you want people, who you want to see this. Of course, we want to advertise our business, so we definitely want that public. And then you would hit Save Changes. I'm going to cancel it because, of course, I've already got it linked in there and I don't need it there. And I'm going to show you an example of one that when it doesn't come up, what to do. So I'm going to add a workplace. and I'm going to type in, I have another page that I haven't launched yet. I haven't really used, I mean, it's published, but it doesn't have fans. There's no interaction there. I'm going to use it for this example. And it's called Your Whole Mind. And as I start to type it, you would think, oh, look at that. If you would start to think that it would pop up because I am the admin, I'm the owner of that page, but it's not showing up. What is showing up is the words "your whole mind" in this kind of let me get off of it so you can see the color, in this kind of grayed out area. So this is not what I want. This is actually another network company somebody had set up in Nova Scotia. It's got the little briefcase, so that's already in there that other people have linked to. I want to select the one that's here in the gray. So let me tap over so you guys can, oh, let me do that again. Ooh, your whole mind. So I want to type here where it's gray. Now you'll see it gives this little briefcase, which is not my page. That's not my logo, but that's okay. As long as you select that grayed out area, this will work. And then here I will put my position. I'm going to put learn all about the brain. And just kind of click over to the side here, and I'll have to put in my city. So I'll go ahead and click that. I don't mind linking to that as a network. And I'm going to, normally at this point I would just hit save changes, but because I don't want this to be public on my page, because this is just an example for you guys, I'm going to make it only me. And that's, of course, is just because I'm only doing this as an example. And now I'm going to hit save changes, and you'll see that Facebook will then link this to my actual page, and that little briefcase will turn into a logo. There it is, and that is my logo for my page. If I click on it, it will take me to my page, and I can hover over and click here and go to it, or just click here. So now I've been able to do that. I'm going to actually delete that, remove it, because I don't want that on there yet. I just wanted to show you that that's one way you could do it. So what I like is that when you do this, this actually shows up on your timeline. So if I click here on my timeline, you'll see over here, it'll say grow your business, enrich your life. And then it fills in the word at, and Facebook will put that in, and the link to my page. So when you hover over this, that is my business page that you can go to. I have 2 in there. So it also says after that, it says, and get the latest Michi news and updates at coolest purse ever, and that's a link to my other business. So I've got both of them in there, and anyone that comes to your page will see that up at the top. Also, when they hover over your name in groups and other places on Facebook, that link will be there for you. So it's a nice little advertising platform, and I'm going to switch over to that so I can show you what I'm talking about. When you go into a group and you click on members to view members, you see their name and below that information about them, either where they work or went to school. So here's a screenshot of a few people that are doing this correctly and effectively that I am in several groups with, so I was able to capture this information. But here it has, for example, here's my position, which really isn't my position. If you leave that blank, Facebook will fill it in as works. So you see down here it says works at. So she didn't fill in a position, but I wrote in something. Here we have someone who wrote founder and inspiration director as her position. Facebook filled in the words at, and then linked to her business page, Powerful Possibilities. This one here says, like my newest book at, and it has a link to her page here. And this is an author. So this is a really good, a smart way to have that floating around right there on her timeline so people can see that. Now this is just a screenshot. If this was a live broadcast, if I was actually on the internet, when I'm hovering over these names, there actually will pop up a link to their Facebook page. So here's another clever one, like my page at. This one says works at, but still links to her page. So these are all really great examples. Here's some examples of some not so great, and I've not shown the names and faces because of that. But these are people that I know actually have their own businesses, and they are not promoting that business on Facebook. They're just leaving the default of where they work as maybe their full-time daytime job, or maybe where they went to school, their college, or their their main job, but not their business. This one here is a little bit better. This person put social media marketing consultant as a position, but then left the link to the business page as self-employed. So, and I know this person does have a business page, so either they don't know how to do that, or they just haven't been shown the proper way. And this is just a generic network that people link to on Facebook. It doesn't really take them to your page. Here's another one that just left it blank and put personal instead of linking to a business page. These two down here are independent consultants for a network marketing or a direct sales company. And the mistake they're making is they are putting in their title with the company, but they're linking to the corporate page. So this person is a senior beauty consultant at Beauty Control, but when people click on that, it takes them to Beauty Control's corporate page, the main page of the parent company. Same here. This is a managing director at Michi, and this person should have put managing director at and a link to their Michi business page, not the main corporate site. So I want to make sure you guys are aware of that and you do that correctly so that you are getting more exposure for your business on Facebook. And it's it's free advertising. It shows up right there in the about section of your timeline. And here's another screenshot of what you. So if someone were to hover over my name, it would say this, and then they could just click like my page right from this little hover screen. So really cool benefit that I hope you guys are all taking advantage of. So, final thing I want to share is just some troubleshooting items because a lot of people have these issues and I want to make sure you know how to correct them. One of the ways to get this to work better for you is to make sure you do like your own page. So, once you set it up, become a fan of your own page. That just lets Facebook know even more your connection and your linkage to that page so that it'll pop up in that drop down. If it's a brand new page and you just you just created it a day or a week ago, give it some time. Sometimes it just takes a few days for it to show up in the drop down when you're selecting it. You may want to consider setting it up as a company or local business or something because it is a workplace. And sometimes Facebook is quicker to catch a an actual company. People work at places, they work at companies, as opposed to you're setting yourself up as a public figure or a cause, because people don't work at people, they work at places. However, I was able to set up a page as a business person and I was able to link it. But that's because I selected the grayed out name like I showed you. So that will work. That should work. If for any reason that doesn't work, let me know. I can help you. But the only thing you really got to make sure when you do that is it must be spelled correctly. It's got to be spelled exactly as your page, and then Facebook will be able to link it. Last option is if you've tried all this and it's still not working, you can hire someone. This is a service that I provide, and I only charge $10. I can go in and strip the coding with access to your account and go ahead and link it from the back end if you'd like, and it's for $10. It's probably worth your peace of mind, but these tips should work. You shouldn't have to do that. I just wanted to let you know if you wanted to, you could. And so there's a link below here where you can click on that. If you are not watching this on my business page on Facebook, you may not be seeing that link. So go to monelico.com/link my page, all one word, and you will see that link, that button. And if you happen to be watching this on another platform like YouTube, just look down in the description of the video and that link will be there for you. So I really hope this was helpful. If you'd like more tips like this, then please subscribe to my updates. You can go to my website at monelico.com and there's a link there to subscribe to my monthly newsletter, or you can just, follow me on Facebook. Go to my business page for facebook.com/Monica Ramos. Click the like button and make sure you also click on get notifications so you stay up to date. And I really hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Thank you.